I want to talk to you today about healthcare. This is not a partisan problem. This is an American problem. We have all watched Obama, Clinton, and McCain discuss this crisis in our healthcare industry. But every single one of them focused on the back end of the industry, when the inherent root of the problem is in the front. Now, I'm not a medical expert, nor even in a related industry, but I have a plan that will keep government out of hospitals and ensure a huge and immediate drop in healthcare costs, and ensure no matter what state you live in, you will find a good doctor. But first, let me identify the problem. They need to nationalize tort reforms. Those states who have not instituted tort reforms have doctors leaving the state in mass exodus. Malpractice costs are so high the doctors simply can't practice medicine. So we are seeing a huge decline in health services in those states. Malpractice insurance premiums have skyrocketed, while annual payouts have remained the same, and has been going down since 2001. A new report finds no link between rising doctor premiums and medical claims. In fact, the insurance companies inflated their payouts every year just to justify their increased premiums to doctors and hospitals. But the evidence is crystal clear. The insurance providers are making out like bandits. As a result, our health care costs rise, and our insurance goes up. It all rolls downhill, folks. 40 million people are without any insurance, and companies can no longer provide group insurance. The uninsured do not get the necessary preventative care and end up in the emergency room, where costs are 10 times that of preventative care. Who picks up the tab for those who cannot pay? Yep, state and federal government. Your tax dollars. This can only get worse, folks, unless something is done. Soon, entire communities will be void of any health services. How do we fix this? First, I'd like to preface this by stating the urgency in no uncertain terms. This is a national crisis of epidemic proportions. Certainly, this is more critical than the airlines, automakers, and every other industry that we have bailed out in the past. And I'm not talking bailout. So I'm addressing this as a national priority. First, we must have national tort reform. That's not going to be easy. The Trial Lawyers Association is a huge lobby group in a cozy relationship with the Democrats. But there should not be anything partisan about this. Secondly, it is time for government to step up to the plate to save our healthcare industry. Imagine if they came forward and said, from this day forward, all doctors and hospitals will no longer pay for malpractice insurance. We got your back. If there was a lawsuit payout, it would come from the U.S. government, we the people. Whoa! I can hear you already, but hear me. The government is already paying huge amounts for healthcare every year. It would just be a transference of those payouts. It also keeps government out of medicine. What do you think the result would be if government came in and said, we got your back? Immediate and drastic reductions in healthcare costs, virtually overnight. I mean 40 to 60%. Immediately, personal health care costs would plummet as well. Employers could once again provide for employees. Individuals could pay for their own health care. We would see people treated at the preventative level as opposed to the emergency room level, where it's life-threatening. Lastly, a three-strike law. If a doctor is found negligent 3 times, he's done. Go find another job, instead of just going to another state and putting out your shingle. Folks, problems can only be truly fixed when we seek out the root cause. Anything else is just a Band-Aid and a talking point. And those are my talking points. Good day.